Fall is a season of gathering that brings us together with warmth and color. So whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or a special event, celebrate your friends and family with a gorgeous bouquet of roses from 1-800-Flowers.com. 1-800-Flowers makes it easy to brighten someone's day with 24 multicolored roses for just $39.99. To get 24 multicolored roses for just $39.99, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/tune-in. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/tune-in.
When I was younger, we would go away every summer with my family, and we would go on this long road trip, and we'd go by all these cornfields. So I would look at my youngest sister, and one year I said to her, "You were born in that cornfield." And I don't know why, but she started hysterically crying, my sister Laura. And then we started calling her Corn Girl, Queen of the Crops. So every time, like, we would go by the cornfields, we'd be like, "Corn Girl, Corn Girl, Queen of the Crops." And she would cry and cry, and my mom in the back would be like, "Leave her alone." But the truth of the matter is that they never actually told her that she wasn't born in the corn.
Right.
You know?
So she's still, there's like something in the back of her mind is like, was I born in the corn?
Absolutely. To this day, she still believes it. And now she gets so mad whenever that we bring it up, you know?
Right.
Remember when we used to tell you that you were born in the corn, you know?
So there's Corn Girl, and you called your brother Butt Crack Boy?
I also called him Josephina Lady because my brother's name is Joe, and we called him Butt Crack Boy because he would take his hair and he would split it right down the middle. Like, that was like the 90s hair.
Right.
But I also really wanted a little sister. This is before my other sister was born. So I used to dress him up in girl clothes and would introduce him as my sister, Josephina Lady.
You were just such a kind sister, it sounds like. I think we were relatable in that way because I was not the easiest big brother.
Well, no kidding. You've told me stories behind the scenes. Nick Fradiani is stepping in as my guest co-host while Raven is on vacation. He's an American Idol winner. But also, I've learned from behind the scenes that you happen to be a tormentor of little sisters, too. Joining us, it's your sister, Kristen. Kristen, what did he do to you?
He ruined chicken for me.
How did he ruin chicken for you?
Well, we were at Burger King, and he took, like, I was eating chicken nuggets. He broke the chicken nugget apart and said, "That's the chicken's veins and tendons." And I never ate it again. I don't know how old I was, maybe like 7. And to this day, like, the texture, like, looking at, I'm so grossed out. And, like, that's all that I
Like, she
eat.
really won't eat.
And people think I'm,
chicken.
like, joking. I'm like, no, I would love to be able to eat chicken. It makes my life very difficult.
I mean, you ruined your sister's life and her meat-eating life.
Essentially, what he did is he ruined my life.
Right.
When he did that.
100%.
It is upsetting to know that I traumatized her in a way that's lasted this many years.
It's true.
You know?
Right.
It's just like...
Her
how do you
boyfriend
not
can't
see
stand me
that?
because he likes to go out to dinners and stuff, and she's so pigeonholed in what she could eat because she doesn't eat most meat because of what I've done. So
Yeah. Correct.
Well, Chris, I'm sorry that I did that to you, and I hope one day you could try chicken and enjoy it.
I really hope so, too.
I feel like you've been waiting your whole life to give that apology. You feel so bad about it.
Well, in the moment, I think it was a funny joke, kind of, to like mess with your little.
It wasn't funny.
All right, sorry.
You can't apologize and then say, like, I thought it was going to be funny.
No, you're right.
All right. Thank you, Kristen. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Of course.
Bye, Chris.
Have fun, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, Nick, I think everybody has stories about things they did to torment their little brother or sister, or the things that their big brothers and sisters did to them.
It's like what you're supposed to do, I think. If you're the older sibling, you got to mess with them.
Well, ironically, when I was driving, and I take my family on vacation every year, and we drive by these same cornfields, I heard my oldest daughter say to my youngest daughter, who's 2, "You were born in that cornfield."
You're teaching her? How did she know this?
Well, because I've told her a million times. Like, Zia Laura gets upset because I told her she was born in the cornfields. But my little one was just looked, and she was like, "Okay." I think she just accepted that. What did you do to torment your brother or sister when you were growing up? 1-800-330-9999. You can call or text. What was the messed up thing that your brother or sister did to you when you were growing up? 1-800-330-9999. Nick Fradiani is guest co-hosting with me while Raven's away, and I learned that Nick basically made his sister a vegetarian.
That's impressive if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. Like, you told her all these terrible things about meat, and she never ate meat again.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up that I caused her to potentially become a vegetarian, but maybe I'll be like the hero of the vegetarians. Like I'm turning people.
Oh, you're a hero.
I'm a hero.
You're a hero. That makes sense. Good.
Trying to make myself feel better about it.
I'm looking on our Facebook page. Nick Kim says, my brother used to tell me he was going to drown me if I came into the pool. Needless to say, I never went near the pool when he was around. Why do we always say we're going to like hurt our brothers or sisters?
More trauma. I don't know. I don't know what there's anger at a young age, maybe.
Brittany says, my brother and sister used to lock me in the attic with the resident ghost, Helen Patricia, and one time they forgot about me there.
Oh my God.
That's so messed up.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Uh-huh. Brenda said that her brother told her that Santa got stuck in the chimney and the gremlins ate him. It's terrible. That crosses a line there. Absolutely.
You can't kill Santa.
No, Santa doesn't die.
In a horrible way, like getting eaten by a gremlin.
Yeah.
Did I add the eaten? I don't know if that's what gremlins do.
Yeah, no. The gremlins ate him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. No.
Oh, that's horrible.
Santa's fine. Don't worry.
Everyone, Santa is good.
Yeah. 1-800-330-9999. What did your brother or sister do to you?
My brother used to always do that thing where he would take apart the Oreo and eat the inside and then put toothpaste on there and stick it back and give them to me. I fell for it every time.
That's nasty.
That's a great move. Done it.
No.
Done it before. Yep.
Just bragging over there.
Solid move from your brother.
Evil.
Hayden, my oldest one, she takes sponges and then she covers it in Nutella and she would give them to people and then she would say that they were brownies, right? Yep.
That's a good one, too.
Right. But what she doesn't realize that mommy's so gross that she'll just lick the Nutella off the sponge and just be like, well, I can't let Nutella go to waste.
Ooh, that just gave me the chills.
What? It's delicious.
Something about sponge. And, gross me out.
Hi, it's Ann on Raven. What messed up thing did your brother or sister do to you when you were a kid?
So when I was a little kid, my big sister told me that boys were not supposed to have nipples. And so it made me so embarrassed that I never wanted to take off my shirt at the pool.
That is terrible.
Until I realized that, like, everybody had nipples.
Yeah, when did you must have saw somebody like, wait a minute.
It's like 2 weeks ago. I saw.
Yeah. Poor guy just took his shirt off for the first time.
Dude, that's so messed up. It's like brilliant, right? I'm sorry that happened to you. And on Raven, what messed up thing did your brother or sister do to you when you were growing up?
Hey, guys. Well, my sister and I used to do competitive speed skating. And there was a year when we were competing against each other. And my mom used to have this, like a van, with like the sliding doors, not like the push button like they have nowadays. But my sister decided that she would slam my fingers in the door so that I wouldn't be able to race against her and she would win the race.
Oh, she did like a Tanya Harding. That's 100% what happened right there.
So as soon as she said speed skating, I'm like, please tell me this doesn't get dark.
Right. No, it does.
But wow.
You're lucky she didn't take your knee out.
I wonder why she went for the fingers.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I think it was just like in the moment. She said she didn't do it on purpose, but it was on race day that morning, and I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. There's just no way.
Just be happy you have your knees. That's all that matters.
Are you saving all you can with Safeway for You? You may already know that you can save on groceries. But did you know that you can save up to $1 per gallon on gas at participating Exxon and Mobil stations? It's true. Up to $1 per gallon. Fill up at an Exxon or Mobil station today. Maximum gas reward is $1 per gallon up to 25 gallons on a single fill-up at participating Exxon and Mobil stations. Other restrictions and exclusions apply. For complete details, visit Safeway.com/rewards.